Good evening, friends. How are we doing tonight? I want to do something that a lot of people seem to like, and it's some good timing because I've been playing this game recently and it's also been showing up a lot on YouTube lately, so that's fun, I guess. Coincidence. One of my favorite games, one of my favorite racing games of all time. Actually, it's my favorite racing game of all time. And I think a lot of you might like it too. It is Need for Speed Most Wanted. The best Need for Speed that ever came out, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people that play the series. It's a legendary game for multiple reasons. The BMW M3 GTR, to name probably the biggest one, is the most iconic Need for Speed car. So let's start with some case tapping. So the original Need for Speed Most Wanted was released in November 2005, initially for the Xbox, the PS2, the PC, and the GameCube. As far as I know. There is also the special Black Edition that was released a bit later that had some bonus cars and races that you could do with some behind the scenes footage of the making of the game. And the Xbox 360 version that I have here is a launching title for the Xbox 360 when it came out. It was released with improved graphics and a higher resolution on the Xbox 360. Let's crack it open. So, I still have the book, and of course the disc. Let's get the disc out. you can see, the design on the disc matches the graffiti style of the Most Wanted logo. The disc is a bit used. I played this game a lot, but my original experience with this game was on the first Xbox console. All of my highest scores and my records were on there. The disc is actually transparent. It might be hard to see on the camera, but most of the parts here and here you can see right through. So, I know a couple of fun facts about this game that I figured I'd share with you while we enjoy the tingles. So, apparently, Racer, the main antagonist of the game, who sabotages our beautiful 2001 BMW M3 GTR, was originally supposed to be named Blade, but they finally decided on Razor before production finished. In the beginning of the game, when you get your first text from Mia, should you choose to ignore her, she messages you a second time, calling you a loser. Kinda stings after losing that M3, but okay, Mia. There was originally supposed to be another area on the map. Called the Alpine District. However, it was cut from the game to make the Xbox 360 Canyon style in the following game, but with Rockport style aesthetics. The iconic blue and silver M3 GTR that we drive in the game is actually a race car designed by BMW for the American Le Mans races, and was dominating, and certain competitors complained that the car did not meet certain requirements to participate in said races. So BMW made a street version available to the public that was never sold because of how expensive it was, and they only made 6 of them. Making it an extremely rare, hard to acquire model from BMW. I'm going to take out the book. You can see how old school this is by looking at the back of this book. Back when games used to come with how to play. It explains to you the different modes and things to do in the career here. This game is very popular for its intense police pursuits, which are a lot of fun and sometimes a pain. I can honestly say this is one of the games I'm the best at, but anyways, that's for another video, I guess. There is a very rare police chatter that you can sometimes overhear. Mentioning that a pulled over street racer is claiming to be an undercover, giving away a part of the storyline involving Mia. There's a 90-day warranty on this game, which is pretty cool. Page turning here. The M3 GTR is known for its iconic monstrous V8 engine, but also for its race-inspired straight-cut gear 6-speed manual transmission, which is what gives the M3 GTR that famous high-pitched whine. It's not a supercharger. It's that beast of a transmission. Apparently, you can get a game over screen if you get all your cars impounded and run out of money. Which is definitely not fun if you've made it halfway up the blacklist and have to restart. The game case is empty. There is only the sleeve left in here. Let's see what tapping on the plastic. The iconic paint job on the M3 GTR and Need for Speed Most Wanted was designed by a Canadian, fellow Canadian, I should say. At the studio in BC. This car is probably one of the most iconic hero cars in this franchise and in racing games in general. It's been replicated in Gran Turismo and Forza, and even later Need for Speed games. I'm guilty of doing this in almost every following Need for Speed game and every other racing game because it's one of my favorite cars. I think it is my favorite car. I love this car. I always drive it when I play this game. sleep.